Hi, my name is Cindy Barney, and I am a teacher at Copper Hills High School, and really enjoy my job. And here are some answers to some questions. This one is about strategies, about engaging students in learning and how students benefit from that. I try to create an environment that is inviting and welcoming for all students. And I greet them at the door every day. We fist bump, we shake hands, whatever they want to do. Building positive relationships with them is a high priority for me. As I get to know them, I get to know their strengths and their interests, and I lean into that. I want their learning to be related to what they like and what they enjoy. Students are social creatures. I seat them in groups to promote and encourage collaboration. I make sure I differentiate and scaffold learning to support all learners in the classroom. I leverage technology and use learning games. I use translation. I use all kinds of things to adjust reading levels to support every student. I have fairly diverse population, and I like to include culturally relevant content, trying to be sensitive and responsive to their needs. I also help students understand that they are not their grade. They have intrinsic value beyond their academic performance, and that I care about them and their success. Students respond well to my style of teaching, and my humor helps keep them all on their toes. The second question is about assessment. Um, and student learning outcomes. It's important to make sure student learning goals and outcomes are clear and explicit. Having clear learning goals tied to core standards helps students understand exactly what the expectations for learning are. Frequent formative assessments make sure students learning stays on track and guides instruction. Our goal is proficiency, and if students haven't achieved that, then reteaching and more practice needs to happen. For example, when I teach CER paragraphs to 10th graders, each element of the paragraph is tied to a specific standard. When I break down the process and assess them on each element, the data allows me to see where they need more work. By the time we reach the summative assessment, the hope is that they can show the results of their hard work and prove that they are proficient in what we are working on. And the last one is about meeting diverse needs and our learning outcomes. Um, as I plan lessons and learning outcomes, I take into consideration the diversity of my students, both culturally and academically. I make sure the content is relevant and accessible to all my students. I also make sure any assignments are accessible academically and technologically to all students. Differentiation and scaffolding are also key elements of planning. Having a safe, inclusive classroom is so important to effective learning and instruction.